just breached the inner wall.
What's going on?
We've caught one of the invaders!
He's in the escape pod.
Jettison the pod.
Our controls down here are broken.
There is a release switch on the second floor. It's in the master control room, overlooking the pod.
Can't you just go up there?
The lift to the master control room is broken. I'll try to reroute power, but it still might not work.
You activate that lift. I'll go upstairs and activate the switch.
Get to the master control room and launch the pod.
Escape pod launched.
Those invaders have disabled our defensive grid. We need to get our systems functioning again, or we're all dead.
Monroe to Enterprise.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
The command officials are safe. No sign of the Dallas crew.
They're coming.
We're under attack.
Lieutenant, protect the Atrexian command officials at all costs.
Yes, sir. Stay close to each other. I'll protect you.
There's
What took
another
you so
one.
long?
We took the scenic route.
Cover me!
Cover me. Please convey our gratitude to your captain. You have the reverence of many future generations.
Thank you, but I'd rather have some answers. Have you ever seen these invaders before?
Never.
Who are your enemies?
We have no enemies.
Well, we have ongoing problems with Atrexian smugglers, and Idril separatists, and Occasional Cardassian vessels looking for easy conquests.
Idril?
A backward race. We've been assisting them for centuries.
We've given the Idril the gifts of written language and the warp drive.
But the Separatists are not grateful. They claim that many Atrexian systems are actually ancient Idril homeland.
They've created a delusional fiction in which they are an older race than we.
That should be easy to disprove.
It is. But cherished superstitions die hard. Fortunately, most Idril don't believe the Separatists.
We're wasting time. The aliens are not Idril.
They must be an interstellar invasion force, like the Borg.
Whatever they are, we can't get them out of the station until we get your defensive grid back online.
Our security generators are in ruins.
Don't you have backup generators?
Yes, in the main power core, in the heart of the station.
If we can figure out how to manually connect the backup generators to the grid, we could eliminate all invaders on the station.
Only our chief engineer could do that. But I don't know where she is.
I do. She reported in. She's trapped in an office near the main power core.
Tell her I'm on my way. Hazard team, stay here and protect the Atrexians.
Aye, sir.
Ensign Gonzalez, USS Dallas.
Lieutenant Monroe, USS Enterprise. We've just come from the Dallas.
Did she make it?
We got there too late. Those creatures tore the ship apart.
Damn.
Where's the rest of the Dallas crew?
The lower habitat ring. It'll take a while for the creatures to reach them. Here are their coordinates.
What are you doing out here?
Looking for supplies. We weren't sure how long we'd have to stay down there.
Monroe to Tuvok. I'm relaying the coordinates to the Dallas crew.
We are beaming them out now.
Are you ready to beam out?
And let you have all the fun? I'm staying.
Okay then. Let's find an Atrexian engineer and get that defensive grid cranked up.
Over here. I'm Bortov, Chief Engineer. I'm locked in.
We'll need to find an alternate power source that'll open this door.
If I get you to the main power core, can you get the defensive grid back online?
Yes, but I need someone regulating the energy flow from here.
I'll do it.
Good. Stay here while I take Vorchov to the core.
The main power core is below. We need to take the lift down.
Let's go. I'll protect you while you reroute power.
I'm heading to the generators. I have to get all three online or the grid will burn out. To go. One left. Generators online.
Gonzalez, get us power.
Power's on.
Chell, turn on the weapon systems.
Power's coming online now, Monroe.
The grid neutralized the remaining invaders. The Atrexian space station is safe. I'm sending an away team to assist with the cleanup. Well done, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir. One to beam up.
Lieutenant Monroe, please join us in sickbay.
Enjoying the Federation assault rifle. It's a big improvement.
I disagree. Nothing really beats the compression rifle for pure skill.
It depends on the situation. For sheer damage to a close target, I'll take the assault rifle over the compression rifle any day.
There's no skill involved in firing a weapon like that. You'll hit
Lieutenant
anything closer
Monroe,
than
we're
3
waiting
meters.
for you in
Some
sickbay.
situations call for that kind of firepower.
I prefer the compression rifle's ability to hit targets at range.
To each his own. Ever since we returned to Rigel, I've been feeling under the weather.
Thanks to the Hazard team, we have recovered many intact alien bodies. The doctor has studied their biological makeup.
Doctor, how could a completely organic being contain a personal propulsion system?
Genetic engineering at an unprecedented level. The carapace is sealed to provide protection from the vacuum of space, and their personal impulse drives generate enough heat to keep their muscle and organ systems metabolizing.
What about intelligence?
No clear determination. They do have large clusters of nerve tissue densely packed into the exoskeletal cranium, but it's not organized into any structures that we would recognize as a higher brain region.
Fascinating. Lieutenant, what did you see in their behavior to indicate intelligence?
Hard to say, sir. They were able to act cohesively and attack in groups, but they didn't appear to communicate with one another or formulate plans. They appeared to be acting mostly by instinct.
That would argue against self-directed intelligence.
I also found this, a non-organic device fused into a small nerve cluster at the base of the cranial region.
What's its function?
Unknown. The technology is too alien for any easy assessment. We're working on it now.
Lieutenant, research the Atrexian people. We need to know who their enemies are.
Aye, sir.
I also want you to create new tactics for fighting these aliens.
Aye, sir. Though our tactical wing is weaker without Franklin.
That's a grave loss. I'll consult with Tuvok on a suitable replacement.
If I may, sir, I'd recommend Ensigns Murphy and Gonzalez. They're both on temporary assignment to the Enterprise.
Very well. I'll assign them both to the Hazard team.
Thank you, sir.
Lieutenant, you did well. A good man died, but many more live thanks to your quick thinking.
Thank you, sir. Korban?
I yearn for battle.
You really think those were the same creatures that attacked the Dallas?
Looks like it.
I heard they nearly wiped out the entire space
Deck 11, library.
Would you like to join me in the holodeck? I'm starting a holo program to view the flora of Andoria.
Sounds interesting.
You might want to bring a weapon.
What do we need weapons for?
The flora are not necessarily friendly. In fact, they're carnivorous.
What about the safety protocols?
How do you study plants in their environment if you eliminate their ability to interact with their surroundings?
I don't really think I'm up for being eaten by a plant today.
Come on, it'll be fun.
I just remembered I have an appointment with the ship's counselor.
Hi, Monroe.
Telsia, I'm glad to see you up and around.
I'm fine. There's no lasting damage from my time in the pattern buffer.
You're lucky. That was quite a stunt.
I'm ready to go back on duty.
Good, because I want you and Gonzalez on the Hazard team.
I'm glad to see Gonzalez on the team. He's an experienced combat tactician.
Almost as experienced as you. I need your expertise to help me figure out these aliens.
Is that all you need?
I wouldn't mind having you help me do some research on the Atrexians.
Can I help you?
No usual suspects here. The Atrexians seem to have made very few enemies.
Pretty good for an expanding mini-empire with over 20 colony planets.
Especially a mini-empire so close to the neutral zone.
They were lucky enough to expand into systems not claimed by other races.
And smart enough to stay out of the way of the Romulans.
There's some unrest on Atrexian planets populated by other races.
Same with many stellar empires.
Ongoing problems with smugglers.
Same with the Federation.
But no angry species of semi-intelligent exoskeletal aliens.
The Atrexians are a Federation candidate. If they join, Starfleet will get some prime bases near the neutral zone. Does that give the Romulans a motivation to attack them?
With what? Their private army of semi-intelligent exoskeletal aliens?
Then we may be looking at the first wave of an extra-dimensional invasion. I'm glad we could spend some time together.
What is it?
Lieutenant Monroe, report to the Hazard Team briefing room.
On my way. Hazard Ops.
We've traced the aliens to the 5th planet. The Hazard Team is going to Viok Epsilon 5.
It's an uncolonized Class M planet in Atrexian space. Sensors found trace levels of the propulsion signature left by the aliens' personal impulse drives. The aliens attacked the Atrexian space station from the 5th planet.
But how did they get to the 5th planet?
That's what we want you to find out.
Is it inhabited?
We have detected a shuttlecraft and multiple life forms, but not the aliens you fought on the Dallas. However, there is an area where our sensors cannot penetrate.
That area corresponds to the end of the propulsion trail.
Other than that, the planet looks undisturbed by sentient creatures.
Investigate and report back what you find.
Aye, sir. Our answers are down on that planet. Korban, Talsia, Chell, you're with me.
Strange shuttle design. Common engine, but the style's not in the registry.
I'm tracking some life forms ahead.
Alien invaders.
No.
We'll look for them. We're with the Federation.
What are you doing here?
We're investigating an attack on the space station.
We hadn't heard about any attacks. Are we in danger?
We wiped out the aliens. You should be safe now.
Good.
The invaders came from this planet. You know anything about that?
We saw no aliens.
Why are you here?
We're researching the ruins here. Our hypothesis is that this planet was an Idril outpost 3,000 years ago.
Where are these ruins?
Further ahead. We lost contact with our 3 archaeologists there. We sent an armed search party, but lost contact with them as well. Now we have no weapons.
We'll look for them.
Be careful. The outskirts of the ruins have been infested with brood fiends.
Oh, great. The locking mechanism's on the other side.
That search party must have wanted to keep everyone out.
Or keep something in. Good job, Monroe. But parts of this structure are very unstable.
I'm surprised this place is still standing.
I've located the main entrance. I'm transferring the path to your tricorder.
That's another one.
Is that the best they've got?
Doubtful. I think they're just testing us.
So we passed the test, right? Now they leave us alone, right?
Quiet. Stay alert.
There's another one! The bugs seem tougher.
They seem to have adapted their strategies after the last attack.
They're smarter than they look.
Over there!
Monroe, wait! This pathway's highly unstable. Use structural integrity view mode and watch where you step.
Understood. Hazard team, wait here. I'll cross and find a safer path.
see you.
Life signs, Chell?
They've been dead for several days.
I guess we found the Idril scouting party.
Cover me while I crack the security code.
Over there!
Okay, got it. Let's go. The power relay for this energy bridge is on the other side.
Wait here. I'll activate the bridge.
Good job, Monroe.
We've got contact.
Watch out!
How about another one? reflects a culture in an advanced stage of development.
It reflects a culture that knows its enemies are easily distracted.
Unknown life forms infesting facility. Basic eradication systems coming online in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cover me! Weapon turrets!
Infestation becoming acute. Detection of individual life forms required. Escalating to localized eradication system.
Poison gas. The cowards.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know. Use the trace gas view mode on your tricorder to find it.
Yeah! Ooh! Yeah! Ooh! Yeah! Ooh! Yeah! 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 Ooh! Yeah! 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 Ooh! Yeah! 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 Ooh! 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 Yeah! 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 Ooh! Yeah! 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 Ooh! Yeah! Ooh! Yeah! Ooh! Ooh! Yeah! 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 Ooh! Yeah! 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 Ooh! Yeah! Ooh! 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 Yeah! 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 Ooh! Yeah! Yeah! Ooh! Yeah! Ooh! Yeah! Ooh!
gas is sealed.
Good work, Monroe.
Infestation becoming acute. Detection of individual life forms
What does
required.
that mean?
I'm not
Escalating
sure.
to localized
Checking sensor.
eradication system.
Ha! Feel my wrath!
He felt you miss him by a kilometer.
Do not test my patience, Bolian.
That was strange. It just exploded.
A trap.
Monroe, check the bioscanner's view mode on your tricorder. Well, the bioscanners are down, but that panel activated a force field. Looks like we'll have to find another way around. Monroe, whatever you did, just open the second door in the main hall. What a beautiful mural. I wonder if the Idril created it.
We don't have enough data to say.
Infestation at chronic level.
More turrets! We need to deactivate their defenses. Monroe, I think I can disable that security system. I just have to reach that console. They're coming, Monroe!
Look out!
Take out those turrets, Monroe! I can't get to the console! Keep those turrets off me while I work.
Over there!
This is the strangest system.
Watch out!
This makes no sense. There's no way I can...
Look out!
Okay, disable the defensive systems. I've located the scientists in an adjacent room. I've overridden the security protocols, so we should be able to reach them now.
We're with the Federation. Are you in need of any assistance?
Yes. We've been trapped down here for days. Thank you. I'm Dr. Inigor. This is Dr. Clea.
I'm Lieutenant Monroe from the Starship Enterprise. Ensigns Chell, Corban, and Murphy.
The Federation? What are you doing out here?
We came here to investigate an attack on one of our starships in the local Atrexian space station.
I hope no one was hurt.
Who attacked the station?
The same aliens that invaded these ruins.
They're not aliens, they're exomorphs. We manufactured them. They're genetically modified beasts of burden.
Beasts of burden? Try killing machines.
Not by design. We don't know why they became aggressive.
Their behavioral regulators must have malfunctioned. When Clea deciphered this amazing machinery, we manufactured only the peaceful exomorph templates.
Inigor, please. Krindo's still trapped in the lower level. Lieutenant Monroe, please save him.
Quite so. Please save my son, if you can. I'm amazed you were able to make it this far.
Yes, climbing over so many alien corpses. was inconvenient.
How many exomorphs can this factory create?
Very good question. Since the facility automatically mines the planet's inorganic compounds...
Then the planet can crank out its weight and kill our aliens?
Well, not quite its weight. More like the total mass of its carbon deposits plus...
That would be billions.
Theoretically, over 1 trillion if you account for the...
Enough! Let's stop this murder world.
Stay here and protect them.
It's not a murder world. It's the glory of the Idril.
It's gonna kill your son if we don't get going.
Oh, yes. Please go.
Dr. Crindo, I presume.
Yes.
I'm with the Federation.
Well, I'm glad you found me. The exomorphs nearly took my arm off.
You're lucky they didn't take your head off.
You're right. Looks like we made some mistakes.
Explain.
I think the behavioral regulators malfunctioned while I was modifying the jump jets. I'm sorry for...
Save it. Show me where we shut down this murder world.
Come with me.
Shut it down.
Well, it will take some time. About 6 hours to discontinue the incubation process.
You don't have 6 hours.
It would be faster for me to repair the behavioral regulators. Maybe 2 hours.
Know what's faster than that?
What? No!
We created our exomorphs to be builders, not killers. Look how quickly they restored the facility from ruins.
To our eternal shame, we lost control of them.
But we proved the Idril were a great empire, and we exposed Atrexian lies, and...
You almost got yourselves killed.
That's the price of seeking truth.
And the dead Atrexians? Were they also your price?
We can't undo the catastrophe, but we can atone for it. We have the ability to create a limitless workforce for both the Idril and the Atrexians.
We cannot let you create new exomorphs.
I can fix the behavioral regulators. They only malfunctioned because we had to work in secret.
We don't know that for a fact.
The Atrexians have suppressed our archaeological evidence to distort history, oppress our people, and control our planets.
That's a very serious charge.
I don't make that claim lightly. We found archaeological evidence on Viok Theta 3, but the Atrexian government shut down our dig site and impounded all our artifacts. We were furious.
Furious enough to kill?
The truth is our only weapon.
The machinery in this facility will allow us to prove that the Atrexians took over ancient Idril colony worlds.
Unless the Federation has destroyed all the evidence to help their Atrexian allies.
We are not allies of the Atrexians.
But you wish to be. You want them in your Federation of Planets.
Enough. We are not hiding your findings. Besides the safety concerns, have you considered the rights of the exomorphs?
Rights? They are clearly not sentient beings.
We'll make that determination in consultation with Starfleet Command. Until then, you are confined to quarters. Monroe, I'd like you to talk to Clea. I suspect she's the most likely to be cooperative.
Aye, sir.
Captain, should I assist Lieutenant Monroe?
I think not. Monroe has an advantage here. Clea credits him with saving Crindo, even if Crindo does not. Come. Have you spoken with Clea?
If you ask me, the Idril are behind all this trouble.
Hazard crew quarters.
I was on the holodeck observing the Andorian flora in their natural habitat.
How did you sustain this injury with the holodeck safety protocols in place?
I overrode the holodeck safety protocols by running it in diagnostics mode.
Why would you do a thing like that? Isn't Andorian flora carnivorous?
Well, yes, but...
Who gave you authorization to disable those safety protocols?
No one did. I didn't think it would turn out this way.
You realize you could have been eaten. I'm rescheduling the rest of my appointments today as you clearly need my counseling.
But what about my plants in the hydroponics bay?
I'll have someone take over your assignment for the next few days. I think you need some time to reflect on your actions.
You may enter.
Hello, Clea. Are you busy?
Please come in. I'd like the company.
Inigor said your research held the key to activating the machinery. How so?
My research explores the relationship between people and the machinery they develop, and the ways the machinery develops people in turn.
So, why did you need to manufacture exomorphs? Couldn't you prove your theory without them?
Of course. If Crindo hadn't activated those terrifying creatures, we could have completed our research by now.
You didn't want to create exomorphs?
It was breathtaking to see them come to life, but risky. When they turned on us, I was sure we were dead.
What happened?
They chased us from the lab. We were safe, but we had no way to communicate with Crindo or the scientists on the surface. I was terrified, and then you were there.
Tell me, Clea, what if your research shows that the Idril did not make the ruins?
Then I will publish my findings proudly.
Quite the dispassionate scientist.
On the contrary, I'm quite passionate. I come from a world of tremendous beauty. Lush green jungles, pink coral beaches, and snowy mountains.
It sounds appealing.
The first time I saw Idril from space, I cried. I wish you could see my world.
Perhaps I can. Come with me to stellar cartography.
This ship is amazing. The resources are overwhelming. If I had access to this level of technology, I could have completed my work long ago. May I?
Be my guest.
Here's my home world. Vazbadge 7 to the Atrexians. I come from a small island south of the largest continent. I haven't been back since I reached adolescence. I joined Inigor's research team when I was still in school.
Why did you leave so early?
There's no truth to be found in Idril schools. They're controlled by the Atrexians. I had to leave to find real knowledge.
I left home early too, but I couldn't wait to leave my planet. I had to get to the stars.
Do you miss home?
Well, I didn't, until I thought I'd be stuck in the Delta Quadrant for the rest of my life. Then I couldn't wait to get home.
Show me your world?
This is Earth. Sol 3. I'm from an area called Vermont.
What's it like?
It's a rugged place. Very independent and resourceful people.
Like you, Alexander.
Call me Alex.
I would love to see this land of Vermont, Alex.
Lieutenant Monroe, to the bridge.
On my way. Clea, I'll have security escort you back to your quarters.
Perhaps later you can tell me more about Earth.
Deck 1, bridge.
We'll beam the prisoners to your ship.
That won't be necessary. Just release them.
I beg your pardon?
The killing was not their fault. Those 3 scientists merely stumbled on advanced technology left by an extinct and long-forgotten race.
Forgive my skepticism, but what makes you so sure the Idril did not build those ruins?
Legends of Idril glory are fairy tales. We have extensive records of our first contact with the Idril, and they were a simple people.
Then you won't mind us investigating their claims in the facility.
We're going to destroy the facility before anyone else is hurt.
Commander, that is a priceless archaeological site, not to mention a breakthrough technology. I strongly recommend...
It is our planet and our business. We appreciate your assistance, but you cannot dictate our policy. The facility is dangerous and must be destroyed. Now please release our Idro prisoners. You cannot detain them without our authorization.
We can hold them for the attack on the Dallas.
That would be a mistake. Prosecuting them for being ignorant Idril would hand the Separatists a propaganda victory.
Did you impound Inagor's artifacts from Viok Theta 3?
Inagor and his followers fabricated mock artifacts to look like Idril creations.
If they're counterfeiters, why are they still free?
Their punishment was exile from Viok Theta 3 and the destruction of their counterfeit objects.
If you destroy this facility, will you call it counterfeit as well?
Captain, we are reading antimatter explosions on Viok Epsilon 5.
You can release the Idril. Our dead now have justice.
Destroying history is not justice.
Goodbye, Captain Picard.
Commander Tuvok, the Idril are free to go. Escort them to Shuttle Bay 2.
Aye, sir. Doctors, the Atrexian Council has released you.
What are they up to?
Don't be so surprised. They can't stop destiny.
I'm surprised and worried.
You always worry about nothing. You should cultivate the unwavering certainty of our ancestors.
They were hardly unwavering.
My research says they were.
Then why did it take my research to activate the facility?
Enough! Thank you for your hospitality.
Don't thank these barbarians. They destroyed our only proof.
My son, this sector is filled with proof.
Yes. The work awaits. Come, Clea.
Lieutenant Commander Tuvok, I petitioned the Enterprise for permission to stay on board.
But why, child?
I want to help the Federation study the exomorph bodies. It's my own small way of atoning for the death we caused.
I forbid it!
You do not control me.
Captain Picard, Dr. Clea has requested permission to stay aboard the Enterprise and assist in the investigation of the exomorph bodies.
Her skills could be quite useful. She's authorized to stay on board.
Do not allow her to stay, Picard.
Dr. Clea, you will be assisting the research team. Welcome to the Enterprise.
Thank you, Captain.
Picard out.
You'll regret this.
Crindo, you are cleared to leave. I suggest you do so immediately.
We have finished repairs to the warp drive on the USS Dallas. She's ready to head back to Starbase 12 for a refit.
Captain, we've received a distress call from a nearby Atrexian colony.
The colony is in the Taravar system. We're going to protect the Atrexians.
From what?
That's what I intend to find out.
We have developed a new weapon. We shall have time for a demonstration before we arrive. Come over to the armory as soon as you can.
Decade Armory.
Rerouting power to security systems.
Federation, stop him!
System lockdown initialized.
Thank you for the assistance.
Security breach in main engineering. Security breach in main sickbay.
Monroe, if you're still on Deck 8, I need help in sickbay. We're getting overrun.
Unauthorized access in Turbolift 8A.
Lieutenant
Federation,
Monroe,
stop
assist
him.
with the defense of this corridor. Well done, Lieutenant. Reinforce Girat's team in sickbay.
Hurry, Monroe. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Kill him!
Security breach on breach deck. Initializing security protocol.
There's another one.
Stop him!
Encrypting primary and secondary security codes.
Kill him!
Thanks, Monroe. That was close.
Monroe, they're in engineering.
On my way.
You can get to engineering via this Jeffries tube access. Go.
You'll die!
Warp core temperature outside
The
normal
warp core
levels.
is overheating. Everyone out. Monroe, over here. Monroe, repel the Idrel before the warp core goes critical.
Over there! Kill him! Federation, stop him!
You'll
Federation,
die.
stop him!
Monroe, watch where you're shooting!
Is the warp core stabilized?
Not yet. Use your tricorder on the energy distribution panel to help me bleed energy away from the core.
Hurry, or we're all dead.
Warp core temperature approaching critical levels.
We did it!
Monroe, I'm on the bridge. The captain's okay, but we're under attack. We need you.
Then power up the bridge turbo lift.
I'm on it.
Bridge.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Watch out!
Over there! Federation, stop him! Over there!
The invaders have been repelled. I am initiating a dampening field to repulse any additional direct frequency transporter attempts. We are being hailed.
On screen.
Surrender your ship.
It looks like your invasion did not go as well as you'd hoped.
Your ship is crippled. Your weapons are non-functional. There's no way out, Picard.
Let's discuss it.
And give you time to repair your weapon systems? Do you take me for a fool? Turn your ship over to me, Picard, and I'll offload you and your crew on the nearest hospitable planet.
I would sooner destroy this ship.
You're bluffing. But in case you aren't...
Captain, several small Idril vessels have landed on our ventral hull.
What are they doing?
Warning. Unauthorized access detected.
The Idril are accessing our computer system directly from the hull. Self-destruct systems have been disabled. They are attempting to reroute command protocols and gain control of the Enterprise.
Reverse ventral hull polarity. See if we can shake them loose.
Negative. They have locked hull polarity in their area. I have polarized the outer saucer ring, which will prevent them from progressing any further. But I have no way of removing the Idril invaders.
Lieutenant Monroe, report to the Enterprise hull and repel the Idril invaders. Do not let them reroute the command protocols.
Aye, sir.
Lieutenant Monroe, the Idril are accessing the ship's computer from multiple locations. It is imperative that you stop them before they accomplish their goal. In order to contain the invaders and reverse the polarity on the outer area of the hull, do not approach this area. Lieutenant Monroe, time is of the essence. The Idril must not gain control of the Enterprise. The Idril have breached our Level 3 security protocols. You must hurry.
Federation, stop him!
The Idril have bypassed our Level 1 security protocols. They must be stopped now. Our weapon systems are still offline. We have enough power to activate the auxiliary pulse phaser batteries, but you will have to operate them manually. Without destroying the vessel.
We've been hit. Shields at 80%. Shields at 65%. At 42%. We've been hit. Shields down by 10%. Shields down. A direct hit will destroy the ship.
Weapons, engines, and warp drive without destroying the vessel.
We've been hit. Shields at 80%. Shields at 42%. We've been hit. Shields down by 10%.
Lieutenant Monroe, disable the cruiser's weapons, engines, and warp drive without destroying the vessel.
Shields at 65%.
Nicely done, Lieutenant. Assemble your team and protect the Atrexian colony on Taravar 7. Lieutenant Monroe, your team is to assist the colonist in any way possible.
Stay close, Sydney. We may need a quick escape.
You got it. Be careful.
I'm reading Atrexian life signs ahead.
Let's go.
Wait. There are also exomorph life signs.
Then let's definitely go.
Clamps shut!
We need to find a way in. Monroe, this clamp is holding the door shut.
Mighty failure.
We need to get power to that door.
The Atrexians activated a security system.
How do we open the door?
There's another control panel in the landing pad tower. We need to access that panel and this one simultaneously. Disabling security system. The door is operational.
They know they cannot defeat us in battle, so their only hope is to fall on us.
All generations of our descendants thank you.
Infinite thanks from all our generations to come.
Did all of your group survive?
I don't know.
The rest went back to the surface.
Back to the surface?
Why would they do that?
When the tunnels started collapsing, they thought they would be safer at the Waste Reclamation Center.
Why?
I don't know.
Wait, didn't that Idril suggest going there?
Yes, it was the Idril who told them to go there. And they trusted him. He must be a spy. And he led them to the slaughter.
Chang, you and the team will escort the survivors to safety.
Where are you going?
I'm going to look for the Idril they mentioned.
Everyone's okay. We are heading through the sewers.
I'll rendezvous with you soon. Proceed with caution. I'm with the Federation.
Can you help us?
You need medical assistance. I can stabilize you for now. Have you seen any of the aliens around here?
I was attacked by one of the aliens while I was trying to get to one of the shuttles. Several Idril were ahead of me, and they might have made it to the shuttles. You can never trust the Idril. They are the...
Monroe? Are you okay?
I'm fine, Sid. I'm about to investigate the crash site. Stay on the comm.
Will do, sir.
Sydney, scan for life signs around the Idril shuttle crash site.
Scanning now, sir. I'm not reading anything, sir. Either they're dead or they've left the area.
Okay, there's nothing more we can do here. One to beam up. I want a full scan of the area.
I've located some Atrexians in a small communications tower.
Patch me through.
You're on.
Inigor, are you there?
Yes. Thank you for helping these people.
Inigor, what's going on?
Crindo lied to me. I helped him restart the facility, but only after he promised never to use it for war. But he lied to me. I tried to stop him, but then it was too late. He told me to leave the system, but I stayed and came here to help the Atrexians.
Crindo's willing to kill you?
He doesn't know I'm here. I can't get through to him.
Where is he now?
I'll send you the coordinates, but please, don't hurt him.
No promises. He'll be safe only if you can get him to stop before we invade.
I understand. But if he won't stop, you'll have to destroy the facility.
Monroe to Enterprise. We have the coordinates to Crindo.
The Enterprise isn't going anywhere yet. Take the shuttle while we continue repairs. We're sending additional teams to the colony to assist the Atrexians.
I'm glad you don't serve lunch on these flights, Sydney.
I can't help it. It's an electrical storm. We're hit. Controls aren't responding. Prepare for crash landing.
It is a good day to die.
Not that good a day.
Who's injured?
It takes a lot more than that to injure a Klingon.
I'm fine too.
Sydney? Sydney! We need to get her out of here.
Gerard to Enterprise. Medical emergency. Enterprise!
Must be interference from the electrical storm. Guess we won't be taking the shuttle back.
Gerard, do what you can for Sydney. Chang, I want you to go ahead and get the communication systems online. Contact the Enterprise and notify them of our condition. Korban, stay here and protect the shuttle. I'm gonna go find Crindo.
Why do you always go off alone? The leaders should never take point.
Thanks. See you soon.